Now joined by Pioneer head coach Meagan Price. And coach, in this basketball game, it happened early on. Tusculum gets out to the early lead, but then just goes cold shooting from the floor, and Anderson jumps out to a big lead. And it was points in the paint. Tusculum was driving to the bucket, drawing contact, not getting the whistle, and then once Anderson blocked a few shots, we just started getting a little bit timid, going to the hole, not going to the hole with toughness, and it's almost like we were looking for the whistle, and we were 1 and out, not using the ball fake, not making good shot selection.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing for me is shot selection. You keep going in there, but I go back to with our basketball team finishing off 2, you can't just expect the whistle. That's what you said. You can't expect the whistle. You have to go in like a woman and finish. And that's the biggest thing for us. We have to get better at that, because I've been telling our kids all along, we got whistles early on in the year, and we're not getting those. And down the stretch in a tournament, you're not going to get those whistles. So you're either tough or you're not.
And I think toughness was the most disappointing thing in this game. Because
it was very disappointing.
It showed driving in the paint, but it also showed on the glass. We didn't rebound like we usually do in this basketball game, and I think a lot of it was toughness.
That's something we talked about at half. I feared coming into this game when we played at their place, we made some shots. So I said, what are we going to do when we don't make shots and they get 50-50 balls? And I thought for the first time I didn't feel like we gave 100% effort. We didn't give 100% effort on the boards. We didn't give 100% effort communication defensively. And so we have to get better.
We shoot 14% in that first half. On a tough shooting night, it's tough to overcome a tough shooting night like that. You do mount a little bit of a comeback there in the fourth quarter. Shots did start to fall, but then it was just kind of too little too late.
It was, and I go back to the reason I feel like our shooting percentage is bad is because we're not taking good shots. We're not making the extra pass. I mean, early on in the year, I felt like the biggest thing that we did was we're pushing in transition and we're making extra passes, and we haven't done that lately. And so that's something that we got to go back to work and work on. And especially me as a coach, I'm going to have to really harp on that, because that is our bread and butter. That's something we've done all year long. And I told him at half, I said, I don't understand why we're driving and trying to force stuff instead of pass and make the extra pass over and over again.
This is a point in the season where you don't really want to have to work on things in practice, but your next game against Newberry is postponed, so you're going to have a little bit of time to rebound and work on a few things in practice. And right now, coming off the LR game and this one, it's hard to say, but the Pioneers got a little bit to work on right now.
Yeah, I think we do too. That's the biggest motto, is going back to work. Win or loss, you got to go back to work. You got to let it sit for 24 hours, then you got to let it go, and we got to move on to the next one, and we got to be ready to go.
And the best part about this basketball team, senior leadership on this basketball team, quality leadership on this team, and if anybody can bounce back, it's the ladies on your team.
Yeah, I agree, and I think we will.
Tough loss tonight.
Yeah.
We'll see you again soon.
All right.
Head coach Meagan Price, her team falls at the hands of Anderson. Again, your final. Anderson 66, Tusculum 50. This is Pioneer Women's Basketball on the Pioneer Sports Network.